Alright, music going down. Okay, we're going to be jumping into Hignite versus Top Up, and I have changed the stream name to accommodate that. So if you guys want to restart the stream on your browser, that will change the name for it as well. Beeping sounds. Cool, okay, we're just getting a fix out for our seating plan because we did have to move one of the teams, and we are now getting someone to spectate them to make sure they don't turn around and cheat. Yeah, so that's going to happen. Right now we are just waiting for Top Up and Hignite to go through Champ Select, so we won't be able to see the bans, but we will be able to see the picks, so I'm sorry about that. They started just before, right after the last game ended. So we couldn't jump straight into that game. It's a bit depressing. But yeah, we are going to see the first game. The second, I think it's the first game actually, with Top Up versus Hignite. That's going to be pretty cool. This is, Top Up has sort of a mash together of BDL and a couple of BDL's friends about their life, that team. But they're just sort of helping out their buddies and creating sort of a new team name thing list. And they made the team name just by looking at a random thing on the desk, and Top Up was the only thing they came up with. So come on, originality, yeah. And check it out, cool background. No, okay. Not sure how long they're going to be in Champ Select. These guys are gold from last season, so we'll see. I'm not sure what Team Ignite have up their sleeve. They're a new team. I haven't played with them before. We'll see them, but BDL do have pretty strong strategies and pretty solid lineups. And but their team hasn't had much time to play with each other, so we'll see how that turns out for them. We will get these games a little bit easier streamlined for you, and we won't be seeing any VGR games today. Oh, we will be seeing VGR games in the second lineup. And then we'll focus on VGR games tomorrow, I think, or we'll focus on the second ones. But we'll see about that. I will be announcing that, and we will have all of that information available for you guys at the end of the day. If you don't want to see the brackets again, let me just put that up for you. There's the waiting screen, and there are the brackets. So there's one game already going to Team Big World versus Mario Defiance at the bottom there. You see them at the bottom here. So Big World has one game already. Mario Defiance has lost one. And I think that's the only game that has finished so far. So I will get updates on that after the first two matches for these guys, and we'll see if Mario Defiance is out already in the second round. That'd be pretty insane to see. Okay, so Purgle is in the game for 1 minute. I'm just going to go in and see that. So just a minute there. Boop. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for. Loading castle. There we go. Sorry. That was a bit awkward. Cool. Heaps of good guys on the blue team, which is the BDL guys. The team Top Up is on the blue team, and we've got 4 of them with honorable opponents. So good guy team Top Up, and their jungler, nah, touch your kids, nope. And on purple team, okay, let's go through the lineup in general. We do see Darius is going to be their jungler, and we've got Static Image as Tarek going to be supporting Graves, and wow, we do see Shin's being picked out again. Very, very dominant in these games, and they've allowed Karthus to go through as well, so I'm not sure what the bans were to allow that to go through, that Karthus and that Shin. Karthus has been dominating New Zealand tournaments just really, really well, and of course he dominated the World Champs as well. Nobody's banning him these days. They think they can deal with him, so I don't know what they're going for there. And over on the purple team, we will see Ropang as Lulu going to be supporting a Vayne. Quite a strong combo, as Vayne does take quite a lot of damage, and being able to shield her and give her a little bit extra damage output with picks is very beneficial. And it is very beneficial with Graves as well, because he has to get close to his enemies to be able to do that much damage to people. But in this case, they're going for Tarek and letting those stuns go out pretty quickly. And of course on the purple team, we do see their jungler is going to be Nocturne. Nocturne, very, very good, available for ganks, being able to jump straight into people's faces with his ult, but he does have to wait for level 6 to do that. He does have a speed up though, and he of course does have his he does have his fear when he gets to that level as well. Very, very strong jungler. Very quick jungler as well, so he can get in the lanes very quickly. We do see that top Aurelia again, and we're going to see a TF in mid, APTF mid. And he's going to be going off against Karthus. So APTF, he does have quite a lot of mobility. He's able to get quite a lot of range damage off, so Karthus could have a lot of problems with him. He doesn't have to get too close. Karthus's wall won't do too much to help him unless he gets the right positioning on him. So I think right now, TF does have that advantage over Karthus with range and damage output. Karthus, if he is good and lands his spells, he can out-damage TF, because TF does have to wait for his cooldowns afterwards, and Karthus can bomb people with lay waste very, very quickly. Looking at those tops, though, it's going to be Shen versus Aurelia. Shen, I've seen Shen take quite a lot of damage from Aurelia early game, but in the mid game he picks up a lot with his shield and his dash, and he's able to keep Aurelia in line and in check. And of course Aurelia having her dash available for her and getting it refreshed whenever she kills minions. She is able to farm safely from a distance, so I think it's going to be quite a passive lane up top. Unless we see a lot of those ganks going down. So sorry, let me just change this over, get into the loading screen for you. There it goes. All gold on Team Top Up side. Oh sorry, no, on Team Hignite side. We've got all gold players. Only one gold player over on Team Top Up. Them crazy Season 3 badges. Oh, we do see... Oh, that went straight in the game. Sorry about that. Let me just change that for you there. End game. Pause going down like they usually do in the first games, the first matches. Something has happened. 2 bug splats, apparently, right on startup. So, not sure what's going on there. It's waiting time again. And while we wait, I will be right back. Hopefully this game gets up and running as soon as possible.
A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
There we go, guys. I am sorry for all the delays and the recheck-ups. I have a couple of administrators helping me out here today, but I'm still technically the lead administrator. For the next couple of New Zealand tournaments, though, I won't be the administrator. So I'll be able to sit here and cast no matter what, and you guys can get a little bit of coverage going down on that. So, do we have any little funny positions going off? Crowd around blue, that's all I can see from Team Top Up. And Hignite, it does look like Aurelia is keeping an eye on red. A bunch of wards going down from them as well. Wow, there are actually wards kind of like everywhere. How did they even get in here? How did they do that? That is confusing. Okay. Whoa! And Aurelia is not there to join her team to protect their red buff. And it does look like Team Hignite could could be in a lot of danger here. Oh, that they are going to make them well know that they're alive and waiting. The stun going off on Tocho Kids. He does have to flash out of there. Going to take no turret damage because that is his jungle. And then Invade going down very, very well for them. Aurelia's going to quick steal this red, I think, up top. So they're getting both those reds really quickly so they can't be double jungled. And they're going to go straight up to that blue and catch that for them. So Team Hignite doing a very, very powerful move early game. And both those wards down at bot. Very, very early wards. Seeing if they're going to get those early gags. And trying to get the control from the lane. Wow! Mosaic Soul taking a lot of damage to grab that red. Going to have to go straight back. That's going to give Shen free farm very early game. Which can be very strong. Getting his items out a lot quicker than Aurelia. It's going to very... I've changed the lane top quite a lot, I'd say. My accent is for some reason becoming really, really strong. It's usually not this strong. Because I'm trying to be shoutcasty, not casual and stuff. So, let's check this. I will reposition these. Sorry, they're not in position. The two junglers were knocked in. There we go. And the supports. We've got the ADCs, the two tops, and the two AP mids. Cool! Not much to be said on now. There are boots and health pots going down, so it wasn't anything sneaky like last time with Malphite going for that. I mean, of course, there are no lane switches this game, but Malphite chose to go for that early. Sorry, going for that cloth and 5 health pots instead to help him sustain the lane. We've got nothing like that going on in this game, though. All pretty standard starts. Except for that, and Aurelia grabbed that ward because she grabbed red early game. And that red and blue still did go to QQ HQ. So that's going to put down there Darius a little bit. We do see Darius going to jump out in mid. And he does have the grab down on Reviel Soul. Sorry, Reviel. And the damage is going off the, the slows off on him as well. And that's going to be the AoE taking him down from Token. Enough damage, just barely taking him down. Token was in a lot of trouble. Darius getting out of there quite quickly, not being able to tank as much of the damage as he should have done. But that still gave mid that first kill. And that was his goal, just getting that assist and helping mid. So, wow, it does give them first blood for Team Top Up. I'll let TF go back and grab his first Doran's ring to help him sustain in lane. And attack speed going down for the jungler for Team Ignite. Sorry, for Nocturne. How did I do that? Yeah, for Nocturne. Karthus has already used all his health bots, so I'm not sure how long he's going to be able to stay in lane here. But that does give the opportunity for TF. They might be using it to make TF a little bit more, a little bit more comfortable with trying to push on Karthus, and that can put him in a bad position. So they might just be trying to play on that. Just a slow going off, not a stun on Perkle, but he can dash out of there. So a lot of aggression at top. We see Perkle is 21 up. Oh, Aurelia is sitting at 31. So that free farm at top, not enough for Shen to stay in the game against Aurelia. She's doing very well with that ability farm. With the dashes and everything. He has gone back to grab a few things though. What are you doing, Nocturne? Sitting in the enemy jungle. And we do have Darius over at Raze, casually jungling away. They do have that ward there from Team Ignite, so they do know what he's up to. I think he's just going B right now. Looking at the ADCs, quite a lot of advantage going down for Vayne. She does have Lulu to protect her. Just a stun from Static Image. But they're in a very, very good position. They've got very good positioning to deal with stuns. Oh, the stun going off from Raviel onto Token. And another fear going off from QQHQ. Well, yeah, he's not going to be able to survive the turrets, though. That will be 1-for-1. And Raviel's going to be pushed out of lane as well. That still is a kill for him. But Nocturne staying in that way too long just to get that fear off. But it did give TF that kill. So a little bit of a trade, and that is 2 up for Karthus. Playing that quite well. Aurelia has grabbed a Ruby Crystal for that sustain against Shen. Shen does have quite a lot of burst damage. Mid coming down from Ignite on to see if he can do a lot of damage. Oh, Static Image Oh, yeah, the ult from Shin going off wasn't enough. Oh, he does flash dash onto TF. That is it for him. And they are chasing out. Let's see if the stun's going to be able to get out from static image. I think their flash has been used, so they're not going to be able to get that stun. So that is going to be it. That was a sorry, a gank gone bad for Team Hignite. And of course, we can see how strong Shin's ult is there, being able to dive straight on the enemy. But his flash is down for that. I love using flash aggressively. I'm not a very passive, be a passive flash player if you get ganked and if you don't have control over your lane or you don't have sight or anything. But aggressive flashes are just such cool moves, especially Blitzcrank grab. Blitzcrank flash grab is really, really, really cool. I love to see that every now and then. But it doesn't look like we're going to see many Blitzcranks in League of Legends New Zealand tournaments. In general, he is usually banned because he is so difficult to deal with, and he's really, really good in a team fight no matter what happens, because you are able to sort of initiate without putting anyone in danger and putting the enemy team in a very difficult spot. So Token's going to go and grab this blue pretty simply. Karthus now with his Catalyst, the Protector. There you go. Good grab. I have been a jungler before trying to help mid grab blue, and I had red and I accidentally stole it because of the red buff. So you need to burst that blue down when you're in mid, just in case your jungler has red buff. Still only 10 behind. Stun going off from Purple. He did have too much health, but against her. Whoa! He does do quite a lot of damage to her in return, but Ryviel coming out from mid. Is he going to be? He does able to get the stun off, but not enough. They're not able to get close enough to do enough damage. Aurelia as a close range champ, so she couldn't dive on him just that much. But we do see. Well, Wriggle's going to finish quite early, I think, for Nocturne. Whereas Darius is opting for a little bit of health from that items that's going to be taken out of the game in season 3. That Heart of Gold, and he's going to get probably a few more wards out to help out with lanes. Overall, very good play going down from Team Top Up. Team Ignite being pushed back. Team Ignite getting ganked from all sides. Actually, they're trying to do the gank. They're the ones getting slipped up. So, what was I was looking at the Catalyst, the Protector on Karthus before. He will be trying to turn that into. I don't know if he'll focus on getting an Archangels. That is possible. They're very, very strong on a Karthus, but I'm sure he's going to try and go out for that fast Rod of Ages. And his farming is doing quite well against them, and he does have those 2 kills up on him. Let's go back and look at the gold farm, just in case. He is floating 1k, so he's quite close to that. Overall, let me see. Oh, 3100. That is Karthus with the highest farm in the game at the moment. 1 kill for them mid over on Ignite. No ADC kills going down just yet. There we go, the ult going down. We do see an ult going down from Ryviel as well with his stun, and that's going to be the end of Graves. They really jumped on them there. They're able to get both of those bot opponents, actually, really bursting them down. So we saw QQHQ come in with his ult, and Ryviel come in with his ult as well. It was really, really dangerous combo. So they actually have perfect mobility for surprise ganks, even if Ryviel is sitting in mid as TF. That was really, really effective. I can see how that combination works well for them. They're able to get that first dragon at the beginning of the game. They're sitting on 3-3 now, very even in the game, but they do have far more farm. 2k up. So that was a really, really well-timed, well-synchronized jump. Team Hignite could be a really powerful competitor in this competition. Darius picking up his... Sorry, I got distracted by something there. Oh, he has activated it. His elixir, his oracles, sorry. His elixir, his oracles. Picking up that oracles, trying to control the wards from Team Ignite. They don't have too many down. That Ignite from going down on Ignite. Missing the souls. That does go down. Take him down. It would have been Karthus anyway. But he, I don't know. I think, did he cancel that ult? Oh, I'm pretty sure it went down for him. Yeah, it did go down. So he didn't steal that kill. But Aurelia would have gone down regardless. So their top is in a little bit of a bad way. She is down for the 2 of her GB10s, that Aurelia, and getting another Ruby Crystal, potentially trying to focus on her Warden's Mail. or just a Phage. I think she's going to be going straight Phage now to build up into her Trinity Force. QQHQ taking top for now, giving the mid-TF a little bit of the jungle. Will Karthus find him? I'm not sure. Does look like it. Oh, barely getting that slow off, just missing it. He would have been able to do quite a bit of damage. You did see him get that lay waste off, and that was a lot. That was a chunk of his health out. And of course we, okay, Double Doran's going down for Graves, and he's grabbed his Vamp Scepter. A very early Zeal going on for Vayne. So she's looking for that mobility. She has grabbed a Doran and a Vamp Scepter as well, so she does have that lifesteal, but she's looking for speed, she's looking for crit. She's not looking to go for a straight up BF item if she is down. She does have one kill, so I'm not sure why she didn't take that advantage going on to a BF. That ult going off from Ropang, being able to keep Hignite very, very safe. If Darius was a little bit closer, I feel like he could have jumped on them a bit easier, and then might have been able to make use of that flash that Vayne used and drag her in with Darius's Apprehend. I'm pretty sure it's Apprehend. Oh, ult going off from Nocturne on a static image. We see a flash going off there as well. Oh, not getting the fear off as Touch Your Kids comes in to defend them. Yanhua, no matter. Oh, there comes TF. Will he be able to throw his cards and get a kill off on static image? Yes! It hits him, and down goes Yanhua as well with that stun. Touch Your Kids barely making it out alive, taking a lot of poke damage from them. That was insane. That puts it at 4-5 for this team now. Sorry, 4-5 in favor of Hignite. And they're going to be able to burst down bot turret, and they do have that control. It's the first turret of the game. Now they have a little bit more freedom to gank other lanes, and that might leave a little bit more farm open for Graves, though they are sitting at 1990. 2 kills on Vayne as their ADC, 2 deaths on Graves. Oh my god, so that was a really, really good dive. Really, really good play. Oh, and Derek Misa bad, going all Jar Jar on them. So that was just an insane dive. Doing really, really well on the dive for QQHQ and that combination with TF. So they're really using their ults for that combination. They're not using their ults for anything else. And Shen not doing as many defends as he could have been. I'm not sure if his ult was up then. He did. His Stand United is down, so he might have just cancelled it, so he wasn't damaged in the middle of that fight. I think that did go down in that fight actually to try and defend. But that was not enough. Having all, like, you just have 2 down bot, and then it's instantly a 4v2. Very, very powerful combination. So note that down, guys. If you're interested, if you're watching the stream to see combinations that teams use, look at that TF and Nocturne for their presence is instantly there. They're there when they're not there. Sort of like Shen. So you can get that. You can get that with a team. Have mid TF, have that jungle be Nocturne, and have that top be Shen, and you can instantly have bot be turned from a 2v2 into a 5v2 instantaneously. That is hilarious. Rybiel doing quite well to stun to stun Token off there. And there is that Rod of Ages out very, very quickly. That was before the 15-minute mark, so a very quick Rod of Ages for Karthus. 15 minutes is sort of the baseline for Rod of Ages. If you don't get it out by then, it's a bit difficult to make an advantage of it. Top getting pushed very effectively. We do see, QQHQ defending bot for a little while. Does get that stun off, and he did go for that early attack speed, so he is able to get his passive out and heal himself very well. He is able to do really good close range combat with ADCs. But just saying that again, that bot is able now to roam for Ignite, and they did go up and take that top turret and make use of their ability to roam very well early game. So they're taking a lot of their opportunities in stride. They're really using them to get around the map, do a lot of damage, take out turrets. I am happy with this matchup. A lot of tricks being pulled off from Team Ignite. I think they've got a very, very powerful lineup in this game, in this tournament. Sorry. Hands up if you like the new TF change. Well, it's not really new now. I like it quite a lot, really. But I still feel like I don't know. They've still got quite a few cartoony characters like Annie, and the new TF skin just seems so much more detailed than all the other skins in the game. It just feels a bit out of place sometimes when you see them versus another couple of teams. And you know, the same with some of those early champions like Karthus. He still feels a little bit bland when he stands next to Graves and next to Darius. just his skins in general. What do we see changes? Darius a little bit slow to get on his Wriggles landing, but he is going to try and get that now. All of the GP10s out and ready for Team Ignite. Sorry about that. And Double Doran's out for that Graves. He still hasn't been able to farm enough to grab any BF any BF items or anything like that. That mobility now being used by Team Ignite to grab their second dragon of the game, I think. Just a moment, I've got to talk to my administrator. Okay guys, I have received word that my stream might be lagging a little bit. Please tell me on the stream chat if my stream is lagging, if any of you guys are getting lag like every 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 20 seconds, and I will drop the bitrate on the stream after this game finishes, and I'll make that controlled for you. So tell me if it is lagging a little bit, if you could please. Oh, the poke that is available for Team Ignite now is insane as well. So we see a recurve bow going off for Shen and a Phage as well. He's going to be turning that recurve bow into a Wit's End to be quite effective against that. Okay, mine's fine. Apparently Varaxel is going fine, so it might just be the internet down here. I will drop it for the internet down here anyway to see if we can get it nice and working for the viewers down here, because that's one thing that we want to do right. We want to get the in-house viewers a really, really good stream as well. But yeah, Shen going for that attack speed and damage and sustainability, which is very, very strong with that Wit's End. And of course they're quite AP-centric. Sorry, their TF is quite AP-centric, and their TF is doing very, very well, sitting 3-2. So Shen's looking to be safe against him and against that Lulu, but still the rest of it is AD, or just physical damage in general. So Shen will still have to deal with quite a lot of physical damage. He has got his Ninja Tabby to deal with that. Early game. What else do we see? We're nearly seeing a finished Trinity Force on Aurelia. And just looking at map control again is so there is 2 turrets down. 3 turrets down. I missed that mid going down for Team Ignite with their poke and their ability to sit there and poke as a 5v5 and control team fights that way.